Thank you for visiting M14Hoops.com. My name is Matt Miller, and I'm the founder of M14. M14 Hoops is a company I started in 2009, and since then, we've been able to help thousands of athletes achieve their goals within the sport of basketball, regardless of gender, age, or skill level. We believe in taking an intense, honest, disciplined, structured, and systemized approach to basketball development. This video is designed to help you, the viewer, get a better understanding of who we are and exactly what it is that we do. If you have any other questions after watching this video, please don't hesitate to contact us at info@m14hoops.com. Thanks. We are a skills development company. We want to teach our players all individual skills, but then also we want to show them how do you translate that into the game, because that's what you want to see and that's what we want to see as well. Some of the skills that you can depend on us teaching your child are ball handling, footwork, attack moves, finishing moves, jab steps, footwork into jump shots, form shooting, using and setting screens, how to create space, shot fakes. Since we have an academy, we're able to teach defense on the ball and off the ball. We work on one-on-one and three-on-three. We also can teach players how to be smarter, so we teach them an IQ. We teach them about having a better mentality. We also teach them about their body language as well as their attitude. We want to address some of the life lessons that come along with sports. We think time management, dedication, hard work, learning how to win, but also learning how to fight through some adversity, leadership, communication. Those are all essential components to learning to become a basketball player. We think that players are playing basketball to learn and to win, but also to become a more productive and dependable citizen. We offer our academy programs on a seasonal basis. Depending on the season will depend on the structure of that academy program. If you're interested in additional information, please visit the Training Academy on the menu bar. There's a drop down that will come up. You can click programs, and what you'll find is a list of each season, and then underneath it, every grade level and the program that we offer. We also offer team training where teams will hire us on to come train them. We also offer small group as well as private instruction. Our programs start in first grade and generally go all the way through 12th. We do have players that we've helped get to college and they will come back and they'll still train with us. Occasionally we'll work with professional players, but the heart of what we do is for 1st through 12th graders. The systematic approach to basketball development that we've created is this. We believe that biomechanical movements should plug into technique. The technique of dribbling, the technique of shooting, the technique of passing. Those techniques should be able to plug into skill. Skill should be able to plug into the principles of basketball, and then principles should be easily be translated. We have methods and philosophies that we use, but we also take a very broad stroke on those because we don't know what coach your player may be playing for. We just want to prepare all our players for any situations that they may run into while playing the sport of basketball. I prefer to answer this question with fact and from a non-emotional standpoint. I don't get into are we the best basketball trainers around and it should be us or nothing. I think there's a lot of great organizations out there. I think there's a lot of great trainers and a lot of great coaches, and I think each family should pick the one that works best for them. The reason that I think we're an asset in the community from a factual standpoint is this. Generally, there's 2 practices a week with travel and AAU basketball, and those practices last 90 minutes. That's 3 hours a week that a coach has to be with that team. That's a lot of pressure on a coach to put in an offense and a defense, a zone, a press breaker, an out-of-bounds play, a sideline out-of-bounds play, as well as doing player development. What we like to do is be an asset to that team. We want to make sure that your player is prepared to help the team secure the win. Basketball is 5-on-5 after all. We have not forgotten that. The whole purpose that you're with us is to go back to that team and have a better impact level. So that's what we want to do, and that's why we're important. We want to make sure that every player is getting better and they're able to help their team secure the win. Is there a definitive answer to that question? Absolutely not. This is a journey, it's a process, and to join our organization means that you're ready to be committed and you have patience. We're always going to make sure that we're never holding a player back. That's not what we want to do. We're going to make sure that that player is showing positive trends and translated it on the court. But also, we always keep in mind that this is a journey, and everything that we want it to happen in high school. And when they're in high school, we want to raise that impact level while they're there. So this takes some time, parents. Again, anybody and any player in the WNBA or in the NBA, they still do left-hand pound dribble. They still do right-hand pound dribble. They're still doing footwork. They're still doing basic fundamental drills to continue to sharpen their skills. So there's no such thing as mastering our program, so you can't put a definitive time limit on it to when you'll see the results. Each individual player learns at a different rate, applies it at a different speed. Now, we want to make sure that it happens as quick as possible because we want what you want. We want to see it in the game. But we also understand that that will take some time, but we can't put a definitive answer on that question. The analogy we like to use is the pencil. When your player comes to train with us, that's them sharpening the pencil. And when they leave us, we're going to make sure that they're razor sharp. Now, when they go play in the game, that's them using the pencil. So now all of a sudden it's not so sharp anymore and they're starting to get dull. So they're going to have to come back and resharpen that blade again. So it's going to take some time. It takes some patience. It takes some commitment. But we will always make sure that we're never holding a player back and we're always pushing them to be great because we want to see it in the game just like you. I can confidently tell you yes. We have now taken players from middle school and all the way through the high school process, and we've seen success. If you check our alumni section, if you check on the basket blog where it has M14 players in the news, you can see some of the success that we've had on the high school level and as well as players that have come through our program and played in the college level. For me, it's not college or bust though. So that's not the only way that I view our success. Yes, we have players that are really good in basketball and they're able to go and secure a college scholarship. But we also have players that are just on the B team and we got them to the A team. We have players that were on the bench and we got them to be able to play in the game. That's something that's important to us and we celebrate any one of those successes. So yes, it does work, but you have to be patient. You've got to be committed and you got to be ready to go on this ride. It's a fun ride, parents, but it does take some time. But yes, I can confidently tell you we get results and yes, the program does work. There's two words that come to mind that will help me answer that question, and I think everything else that's important to us will fall under those two categories. The first one is quality. We want to make sure your player has a quality experience with us, and we want to make sure we're putting on quality programs. The quality experience you can depend on will be holding them to a high level of accountability. It'll be intense, it'll be disciplined, it'll be structured, but we'll also make sure that your player has fun and has a positive experience. From a programming standpoint, we want to make sure our staff is prepared. We have a curriculum made out for each class and each participant in that class, so it's tailor-made just for them. We want to make sure we have a great player to coach ratio so we can ensure that your player feels like they're getting individualized attention even though they're in a group structure. The second word is results. We got to make sure we get results out of every one of our players because after all, if they're not getting any better, how can we consider ourselves good at basketball development? The way we secure those results is making sure that your player has a positive experience with us and make sure that we put on a quality program. So parents, I hope this video is giving you a better understanding of who we are and what we're about. If you're interested in more information on our programs, you can always click Training Academy. There'll be a drop-down menu that will come up. It will have links there that will take you to information on our team training, our small group and private instruction. Our academy programming information is located there as well. If you're interested in our camps and our clinics, that's located under featured events on our menu bar. If you're interested in seeing what we teach, some of the drills, some of our methods, some of our philosophies, we've got a lot of options there as well. For one, you're always welcome to come to one of our sessions. Please just call ahead or drop us an email so we can have one of our staff members ready to welcome you to our session. Two, you can check out a documentary, and the documentary's under our menu bar. It's called The Revolution. It's a great documentary that was done on our training academy, and it will really show you what we do. They've got parent testimonials there, as well as player interviews and what they feel that they've gotten out of our program. We also have the Coach's Corner. Coach's Corner is something new that we've added to the website that really starts to show our drills, how we break it down, what do we teach from an individual standpoint, as well as some of the team concepts that we will be introducing to some of our players. So if you have any other questions besides that, parents, please don't hesitate. Contact us info@m14hoops.com. We hope to see you in the gym, and we truly hope that your player gets involved with M14 Hoops.